Hey guys, welcome back to applediaries.com. My name is Mariah, and today I'm going to read a post that I wrote, another one. I just feel it's too long to post. I mean, people don't want to read long posts anymore, and I'd rather just read them here. It's called Fruits and Healing. Go figure, hey? I may seem a little bit down, I suppose. I'm on almost day 3 of, well, I wouldn't even call it an orange juice fast because I'm just having 1 orange juice a day and then water. So I'm on day 3 of, you know, little fasting regime that I've designed for myself. Liquid sunshine. So good. Love it. Love orange juice. I have one every day. I've had a freshly squeezed orange juice every day for 2 years straight. Probably going on 3 years now. I buy boxes of oranges from the produce manager at our local little grocery store. He knows me really well. And it's so funny because every time I go in there and I'm buying, you know, large quantities of fruit, whether it be a box of bananas, a box of oranges, people all have the same programmed responses in a sense, you know? Like, I'm buying a bunch of mangoes, a couple boxes of mangoes. What are you going to do with all those mangoes? What are you going to do with all those oranges? What are you going to do with all those bananas? And so I look at them usually and, you know, I say, have you ever just eaten like 10 mangoes for dinner? And, oh, what? That's just crazy. Did she just say that? That's sort of the response I get. I even forgot to brush my teeth this morning for this video. Anyways, that has nothing to do with the post. So, I should probably begin to edit my videos because I just randomly talk and then, you know. But I'm not going to edit them because everyone edits, so I think it's different now. And a lot easier because I'm not a very big computer buff. A lot easier to just have unedited and raw videos, right? So I just said something kind of stupid. Big deal. Anyways, fruits do not heal the body. The body heals the body. However, for the body to heal the body, we must create the correct conditions. Digestion is a complex task for the body. Digestion uses life force energy that could otherwise be put towards healing and regenerating, and that's our call. The digestion of complex chemistry, mainly high protein foods and complex carbohydrates, requires life force energy. The body's energy. Sort of the opposite of what we've been taught that food does for us. We're taught that food supplies the body with energy, but actually, as pretty much everything, it's the exact opposite to what we are taught. And food actually robs the body of energy for the most part, unless you're eating not too often and eating the correct foods that we're designed for. So I find that interesting anyways. When the body is digesting, the body is not healing, as it cannot engage in 2 difficult tasks simultaneously. 1 complex task at a time. The body is always at work, doing the best it can with the tools and the conditions supplied to keep it in a healthy condition. Our bodies want to thrive and to heal, yet most of the time, with the average person, the body spends its energy counteracting, compensating using life force energy. When we ingest acid-forming foods, the body knows how to counteract and buffer the acidity. It draws calcium from the connective tissues to maintain the blood's pH of 7.4. Sure, we suffer with calcium loss over time, which leads to parathyroid weakness, resulting in wrinkles, varicose veins, bruising easily, saggy skin, etc., depression. But the alternative would be death, because the blood must remain alkaline. It can't become acidic. Dr. Morris states that you have 3 minutes if your blood becomes acidic before death takes place. How intelligent and resourceful is that? I mean, we are so cleverly designed, aren't we? Like, I am so amazed with the human body and what it's capable of. I'm so amazed that humans can put their bodies through so much abuse and still live to be 80 years old. I mean, you see them walking around for 20 years and their quality of life is diminished, but yet the body still hangs on. The body still finds ways to compensate, and you know, it's quite amazing. So why is it that we can eat fruits for an extended period of time and the body will heal? Why is that? Well, for one, fruits digest quickly and without residues or irritating or initiating a mucus response in the body or an acid hit in order to break them down. So fruits don't require that. They have their own enzymes. They break down quite beautifully on their own. They don't require the body to invoke hydrochloric acid and pepsin like they do with, say, meat to break it down and to digest it. So it's a lot simpler of a digestive process. So once the fruit is digested, which only takes, you know, maybe half hour to an hour in the average body, if the body is not under a lot of stress, then the body works on healing until the next meal is introduced, of course. We are designed to eat fruits, or we were. You could compare eating a bowl of raw applesauce to eating a steak. That steak, or dead animal, because that's what it truly is, that steak takes, you know, 24 hours of digestive energy. It takes a toll as the hydrochloric acid I just explained and the pepsin is invoked in order to help break it down, and the putrefaction that's created is also a breeding ground for fungal and parasitic issues. So, you know, when we're asleep, that's the longest we go without food or water. That's the longest our body generally, for the average person, is supplied with the, you know, the longest digestive rest. But if you eat really complex foods, really high protein foods, then, you know, even when you're resting, you're not truly getting that much needed digestive rest so that the body can heal. This is why a lot of people, you know, feel like crap when they wake up in the morning. They feel like crap because their body has gone into elimination mode, and they wake up and they just feel, oh, I don't feel so great until I eat something. Then you eat something, and then the body goes back to digesting, and it's no longer eliminating toxins, and so you're suppressing that elimination, and therefore you feel better. And then people will attribute it to, you need to eat first thing in the morning because, you know, you need that for health, for energy, to feel better. You must eat. And most people have to eat. They have to eat to suppress their eliminations. My first meal now, well, I won't even tell you that it's coming at 4 o'clock lately because I've been pushing the intermittent fasting, but generally when I'm on a normal eating day, still my first meal doesn't come till after my orange juice. My orange juice is around 10, and then I'll eat, you know, around noon. And it's not because I'm forcing myself to do this, it's just that the cleaner you become, the less you're going to feel the elimination, and you're going to feel more comfortable not eating. And I actually have more energy in the morning, and I do not feel like eating. It's just the way I feel. So I don't. I listen to my body. I eat when I get hungry. I don't eat because I feel that I should. I don't eat because I just eat when I feel hungry. I just listen to my body. So continuing on here. So the applesauce should take, you know, a half hour to an hour to digest on average, depending on one's internal condition. And what the rest of their diet looks like, you know, what did they eat before that? Anyways, once the applesauce is digested, then the body can return to healing and to eliminating toxins and mucus if the conditions are ideal. Long before that steak is digested, the average person has already eaten another meal. This begins a domino effect where the body can be subject to a lifetime of never receiving adequate digestive rest. Can you imagine going an entire lifetime just because we don't know? We think we're supposed to eat 3 meals a day. They're complex meals. Your body is literally always in digestion mode. Always. And in the meantime, the individual slowly is accumulating internal waste, which continues to build and accumulate, gradually compromising organ and gland functions within, and this is what we refer to as aging, a gradual breakdown of the body's organs and glands, and is just a gradual degeneration of the body, and it's just simply accumulating toxins and wastes that cannot escape in a timely manner. And so this is what we call aging. Aging. It's bizarre. It's bizarre how backwards, like, everything is. Like, it's almost as if I didn't know better, that it's done purposely, you know? Do they want to keep us in a state of sickness? I mean, how could they not know when the average person who just does a little experimentation and digs in the alternative sort of world, you know, of information that's not readily available, can figure this out and prove it, the truth. It blows me away. It really does. It blows me away. It's just, you know, and then people say, well, why do you know so much? How do you know? What makes you so special? It's because I didn't believe everything that I was told and taught. I didn't buy it. I didn't believe that I had to be on pharmaceuticals and I had to live with, you know, wrinkles and, you know, when I was 30. I couldn't accept that. I do not accept aging. If anybody's going to figure out how to defy aging, which I wouldn't even call it that. If anybody can figure out, it's my mission. It's my mission. I don't accept this, that we basically start disintegrating at the age of 65 or whatever. Even people are disintegrating at the age of 50 now. I've only got 9 years left until I'm 50. This is crazy. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to, you know. So if there's any way to fast and grow young, which is kind of what I'm doing, I'm going to find some before pictures when I was, you know, in my 20s and I was partying and drinking and smoking and eating McDonald's and crappy foods, and it's amazing. It's amazing how we can transform ourselves if we put our minds to it, and that's what I've done. Anyways, so back to the post. So this is what we refer to as aging. It's simply accumulating. Maybe we should change the word aging to accumulating. If the body cannot do what it was designed to do, which is clean, heal, and rejuvenate, it becomes locked up, stagnant, mucus-filled, agglomerated, fatty, full of acid and mucus waste, stiff, sore, dehydrated, etc. This is a condition the allopathic community has named disease. Depending on where the acidic waste and accumulations are in the body revealed, or where they reveal themselves, it will depend on your special and curable by them disease name. So, while fruits do not heal the body, they do free the body from the energy robbing task of digestion, and in a timely manner, and it's at this point where the body receives a chance to heal. So basically, fruits are gentle foods, you know? If you can keep going on mainly just fruits for months, the body consistently receives more digestive breaks and therefore more opportunities to heal. Even salads and veggies use a considerable amount of more digestive energy and do not compare with fruits. Yet, if you are coming from a very complex diet of meat, eggs, dairy, and grains, it is advisable to incorporate a transition diet before entering into an all-fruit diet for various reasons that I can discuss in another video or a post, which I have plenty of times. But fruits cleanse the digestive tract on their way down and possess astringent properties that over time scrub off old mucoid plaque and buildup, for example, that build up on the intestinal walls from decades of high-protein, acid-forming foods, which block the body's natural nutritional absorption capabilities, resulting in what most people deal with today, malabsorption issues. If you are too skinny or overweight, you most likely deal with malabsorption issues. Cleansing our GI tracts combined with patience is key. So while fruits don't exactly heal the body, it's the main food group that we can eat that can still enable the body to heal the body. The next level is fasting, which can be somewhat difficult and dangerous if one is not properly prepared or if one has taken pharmaceuticals in their lifetime. Pharmaceuticals accumulate within and can be somewhat dangerous if released too quickly without chemistry to buffer the harmful effects that they can cause. This is where the transition diet comes in, because the transition diet has that chemistry in order to buffer harmful waste eliminations. So so what do I say to those that I help guide and to myself? Hey, at least we can still eat delicious food while the body heals. So this is a plus, right? I mean, at least we can still eat. We all love to eat, right? It's a beautiful discovery to learn that we are capable of healing ourselves, that we need not to rely on anyone but ourselves. It's a beautiful thing to learn the processes that the body must enter in order to heal, therefore removing all fear. Oh, fearlessness. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. And to feel relatively well every day, after coming from feeling like crap every day for many years, it's a beautiful thing as well. And I will never, ever forget how grateful I am to have this information and to be able to share it with anybody else who is open and willing to learn and to heal themselves. So thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe so I can be inspired to continue on. I mean, that's the only thing that's gonna keep you going, right? You gotta have people who are interested in what you have to say. If they're not, why bother? So I'll keep it up for as long as everybody else keeps it up as well. So happy healing, everyone. Have a nice day.